Hello everyone and welcome to another Jurassic Park figure review. Today I'll be reviewing the Jurassic World Basher Biter T-Rex. The Basher Biters are the smallest and cheapest figures out of the line. They're about 6 to 8 inches long. They're actually smaller than I thought, which is kind of disappointing. The Bashers are referring to the herbivores and the Biters are obviously referring to the carnivores. The reason why I'm reviewing this one first is because it's the worst one. I just want to get it out of the way. This is based on the female T-Rex in the movie. Looks just like the one in the movie, except it's a lot smaller and the colors are kind of off. It's orange-brown, dark brown on the face, yellow eyes with black pupils, and here's the JW logo. It's accurate to the real-life T-Rex, except it's a lot smaller and the arms are way too small in proportion to the body. I mean, I realize it's T-Rex, but this is just ridiculous. And also the head is way too big. Articulation is okay. Movable legs, movable arms. It has 2 action features. That's what I like about the Bashers and Biters. So you pull the tail down and its head will come up. Its jaw is spring-loaded. It also has a feature where you pull the tail to the side and its head and neck will thrash and it'll bite. Detail isn't half bad. There's wrinkles and scales on the legs. There's also dino damage on the side, which is something a lot of people are complaining about. Just like the Jurassic Park 3 figures, most of the stuff in the Jurassic World line has dino damage but no skin patches. It's not the biggest, it's not the worst thing in the world to me. I've always liked the dino damage feature, but it would have been better if they had included a skin patch. It looks pretty cool. There's some muscle and ribs. Here's the packaging. One thing I love about the Bashers and Biters is there's hardly any twist ties. You could just slip them right out. So here it shows it on the back, and then it says a ferocious fight for survival. Shows some of the other Bashers and Biters, the Stegoceratops, Ankylosaurus, and Spinosaurus. If I were to give this figure a rating, it'd probably be 4 out of 10. Like I said, this is a pretty crappy figure. The proportions are way off. And on top of everything else, its whole left side has a ton of screw holes which really stand out. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but that's one thing that I really hate about these toys. These toys have way too many screw holes. It just makes them look cheaply made, and it makes them look really unrealistic. On some figures, with some things it's worse than others, but it's something they've never done in previous toy lines, so I just don't get why they're starting it now. I really wouldn't recommend getting this figure. The Chomping T-Rex looks a lot better, but still not all that great. But if you were to get any T-Rex from the Jurassic World line, I'd recommend getting the Chomping T-Rex. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Keep on subscribing.